This is going to be a quick video demonstrating two features that I think work really well together and are often overlooked or not used at all. So the first feature, you can see I'm within a job sheet here and I've got a notification at the top warning me that the document item margin is too low. So this is a setting in the system where you set a desired item margin either as an overall or you can set it per service type. At the end of the video, I'll show you how to set this up. And what this does, it actually works with a feature from job sheets and estimates under process called statistics. So I'm just going to go ahead and press this button, and it's going to summarize all of the document information. So it's a really good way to sort of sense check that what you're charging is right and the time spent looks right, etc. So you can see we've got the revenues, including VAT, the item sales and costs, your labor sales, your gross profit, and your item margin, and your item profit. What you can also see in a nice summarized view is the technician clocking information. And you can see the total quantity of labor sold. So you get to see what time you've spent and what labor quantity you have sold. Now onwards from here, you see these document lines here. If I select this number here, it's going to give me a breakdown of the lines and the margins that each line is achieving. So for example, oil filter we can see is achieving a 22% margin. If I click here, I can actually change the margin here, which will then change the price back on the document. So the statistics feature is just a great way to sense check a document and understand what your margins are. And the notification, this document item margin is too low. If I click here, you can see it will actually take me through to the statistics window that we've just been in to actually see which part of the document isn't performing as we would expect it to perform. So the statistics button is available on all documents anyway. You don't need to turn it on, but if you want to enable the item margin notification, this is done through two places actually. So under service types, if you select from full list from your service types, you'll have a column called minimum document item margin. Now you may need to enable the column. If once the column's enabled, you can actually put in your desired margins depending on the service type. Of course, it could be different for tire jobs as opposed to service jobs, for example. So this is where you set the minimum document item margin. And then to set up the notification, you need to use the search function and search for service setup GH. And in this setup window, you have a slider called document margin notification. And you need to make sure that this is enabled, and that is what will populate that notification bar at the top of the document. In addition to this, you can set a global minimum document item margin. So for all of the service types that you don't have a specific margin set for, they will default back to this document item margin value here. Hope you find these features useful, either used on their own or in combination with each other. I think they're particularly powerful. If you need any assistance in setting them up, then just please let a member of support know or just pop a post in the community forum. Thank you.